So I think over the last couple of weeks, the practice to game ratio, if I count tonight's game, has been something like 7 or 8 to 2. So a two-parter for you. What's the best part of practicing way more than you're playing, and what's the worst part?
Well, the best part is you can work on things, things that you want to kind of touch up, I guess, and work on. And but obviously, it's not nearly as much fun as playing games. So it's been a long 2 weeks here, and looking forward to playing the game.
I don't know. I guess we'll see how the lineup looks tonight. But you did practice with Perlini a couple of days, who scored in the last two. I know you're getting to know him a little bit. What can you tell us a little bit about Brendan as a player and maybe as a guy?
As a player, obviously, he's really gifted. He shoots the puck well. He skates well. He's a big man. He's gifted offensively. I think as a guy, he's a really good guy. He's kind of bounced around. He's someone that is an interesting guy, and I like getting to know.
So it's been challenging couple of weeks for you guys. How is as the captain, and I'm sure you've got your temperature of the room in there, how's it been keeping spirits up? How's it been keeping a team that's taken a positive outlook into a game like this? Is it difficult to maintain?
Not sure if obviously it's been a bad stretch. We're trying to keep guys engaged and keep spirits up, like you mentioned, and that's all we can do at this point, and try to work our way out of it.
Do you? Goals against has been an issue. There was a time when you guys were scoring 5 a night and winning games. You still seem to need 5 a night these days to win games, and now the goals aren't coming. Is there a greater focus on you guys getting back to scoring more or keeping pucks out of your net? What's more important here?
It's a similar question. It's tough to pinpoint one thing. We need to score more goals. We need to keep more pucks out of our net as well. It's kind of a combination of everything.
Connor, we know you don't really like talking about yourself, as opposed to many of the media guys that really like talking about themselves. But I'm going to ask you about a guy that you played with in Erie, and that's Mason Marchment. I know you keep in touch with some of your former teammates. Are you surprised that he's worked himself up from the East Coast League, and he's on the precipice of becoming a pretty good NHL player?
Yeah, he was a guy that came in my last year, and just worked hard and played hard, and I have a lot of respect for the path that it's taken him, and it's taken him a little bit longer to get to the NHL, and he's grinded for everything he's gotten, and it's a cool story. So it's good to see him playing in the league.
Thank you.
Hey Connor, just over here to your right. With the Florida Panthers in town, second best team on paper in the National Hockey League. As a competitor, how much do you look forward to a challenge like this, especially when you expect the best from yourself and now you're going up against the best tonight?
Yeah, they've been a good team for the last couple of years, and obviously this year they've gotten off to a real good start and maintained it, and they're one of the hottest teams in the league right now. We got our work cut out for us tonight for sure, and it's always a good challenge to go up against the league's best.
I know you guys are sick of talking about the last couple of weeks, wanting to move on, but with the recent stretch in the last 14 games, how pivotal do you think a good effort tonight could be in turning the ship around?
Yeah, for sure. We got to turn it around at some point, and no better way to do it than against a real good team in Florida, and yeah.
I know you were asked about Perlini, but you also skated with Yamamoto this week. I know Dave Tippett mentioned that Draisaitl loved playing with a guy like Yamamoto, even when he was struggling. What about Yamamoto's game does it make it easy to play with him?
He works hard. He wins a lot of puck battles, and he gives you the puck in a good area. He usually leaves you in a good spot, and he's someone that a lot of guys like playing with. So, he's been playing real well. You can just see his confidence growing, and looking forward to playing with a guy like that.
Thanks, Connor.
Connor, the mental game, or the mental part obviously is huge. Do you, like, I don't know if you ever go to a golf course and you play really well, you play better at that course. Florida, you have the best points percentage against them than any team in the league. Do you feel better? Do you know that when you play a certain team that you just start in the game, you're like, hey, I've had success against this group? Does that factor in at all?
No, I have no idea about something like that. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say.